Huron River in southeast Michigan is another waterway that has been heavily polluted over time. It is, like most rivers, supported by a series and system of marshes, swamps, streams, creeks, springs, and other water sources that all gather here, and the Huron River runs on down to join the Detroit River, where much of the local water is extracted for drinking and other use, including manufacturing. Over the course of the last 100 years, this river and the Rouge River were treated more or less like a sewer rather than a transport method or a means to get fresh water or to support the animal and fish life that it had done historically. As a result, there are great reductions in the amount of animals that are around here, great reductions in the amount of fish that appear in the water, and all the other animals that go along with it, the other creatures like amphibians and reptiles and small mammals. We are quite close to a major airport. There's over 2 million people in this general area surrounding the river and along the riverbanks. We're at a large park here which preserves a section of the river, and right now, thankfully, there is a movement to reduce the amount of building that goes along the Huron River. This has been difficult to support along the Rouge River because for other reasons. In Wayne County along the Rouge River, there is a border that goes along, or there's a long park that goes along sections of the Rouge River. And as we can see here along the Huron River, there's a trail. Now what would happen here along the Rouge River that we have seen is that a trail is built, it's paved, and on the side opposite the river, right on that side, that would be developed. It would be made available for development. And then all you would have left is the small area here as the shoreline. On the other side, we see a more realistic shoreline, large trees growing along it. And here we see a problem when we start to build along the shoreline. Limestone rock has had to been placed here because the shoreline was being eroded as a result of removing covering vegetation. This is used as an exercise trail, bicycling, and other entertainment. Water here remains polluted and requires a lot of cleanup. It's a beautiful place to go, but just like the Rouge River, in the past, this water would have been crystal clear and filled with marine vegetation, freshwater marine vegetation. But it's not there anymore. The cover's not there. The water moves along virtually unimpeded, and when there are what are called log jams, or collections of logs, well-meaning but misguided volunteers enter the water and remove them. And that's a problem, as we've seen along the Rouge River, because what happens there is when the log jams occur, when the wooded material gathers in the river, it begins to filter this water. It slows it down, and the sediment that it's carrying falls to the bottom, and that helps to clear the water. Also, those blockages that they refer to, those blockages, those log jams, are actually providing habitat for fish, some amphibians, and lots of insects, which the birds and other creatures feed on also. So removing them is not the greatest idea, especially in a polluted environment. Moving the water along faster just transports the pollution faster and also creates a situation that is called gullification. It makes a gully. And it's a little low water here, but it's very pretty here today. Thank you.